Welcome back to the Dr. Jeffrey Tauth Heart Talk Show, and today's show is called Dr. Jeffrey Tauth Waka Zone 2 Training's Heart Secret. And trust me, it's juicier than your cousin's peach cobbler. What if I told you the secret to a 100-year-old heart isn't those brutal workouts that leave you gasping like a fish out of water? What if the real magic happens when you're exercising so easy you could literally chat about your grocery list while doing it? I'm talking about Zone 2 training, and folks, this might just revolutionize how you think about heart health. Now, before you roll your eyes thinking this is some fancy fitness fad, let me break this down for you. Zone 2 training is exercising at about 60 to 70% of your maximum heart rate. And here's the beautiful part, Etikaki. You should be able to speak in full sentences while you're doing it. We're talking brisk walking, easy cycling, maybe some light swimming. Think of it as the Goldilocks of exercise. Not too hard, not too easy, but just right for your heart. Here's what blows my mind about Zone 2. It's the sweet spot where your body becomes a fat-burning machine. Your heart doesn't have to work like it's running a marathon, but it's getting stronger with every beat. It's like teaching your heart to be a diesel engine instead of a race car, efficient, reliable, and built to last. Now, let me tell you why this is absolute gold for your ticker. Zone 2 training strengthens your heart's pumping efficiency without beating it up like a rented mule. Yep, entirely true. I can't make this stuff up. It's like giving your heart a gentle but consistent massage that makes it stronger over time. But here's where it gets really interesting. Zone 2 improves your mitochondria. These are the tiny powerhouses inside your heart cells that keep everything running smooth. Think of mitochondria as the pit crew for your heart's race car. The better your pit crew, the longer you stay in the race. And unlike high-intensity training that can stress these little guys out, Zone 2 gives them exactly what they need to multiply and get stronger. Over time, this magical Zone 2 training lowers your resting heart rate and blood pressure. It creates sustainable cardiovascular improvements that you can maintain for decades. We're talking about heart health that lasts well into your 80s and 90s, not just looking good for your high school reunion. Here's my take as someone who's spent years looking at hearts. Zone 2 training might just be the best-kept secret for long-term heart longevity. The research backs this up beautifully. It builds your aerobic base without the inflammatory stress that comes with constantly pushing yourself to the limit. And unlike those high-intensity workouts that can leave you injured or burned out, Zone 2 is sustainable. Let me paint you a picture with a real patient story. I had this wonderful lady, Sarah, who's 65 and was doing these daily jogs that left her exhausted. She switched to 45-minute Zone 2 walks instead. Within 6 months, her resting heart rate dropped from 78 to 65 beats per minute. Her cardiologist, that's me by the way, noted improved heart rate variability, which is basically your heart's ability to adapt to different situations. And get this, she went from huffing and puffing upstairs to climbing them like she was 20 years younger. If you're sitting there thinking this sounds too good to be true, maybe I should see you in the clinic. We need to talk. Because Zone 2 training gives you maximum heart health return with minimal injury risk. It's like finding a $100 bill in your old jeans pocket, pure win with no downside. So here's what I want you to do this week. Start with just 20 minutes of Zone 2 training 3 times. Use what I call the talk test. You should be slightly breathless but still able to have a conversation. If you can recite the Gettysburg Address, you're probably going too easy. If you can barely grunt hello, you're working too hard. Your future 100-year-old heart is going to thank you for this. Trust me on this one. I've seen too many hearts that wish their owners had discovered this secret decades earlier. This has been the Dr. Jeffrey Tauth Heart Talk Show. Until next time, stay healthy. And remember, if you're looking for answers, check out drjeffreytauth.us.com. Later, y'all.